Hello, everybody. We are back at it again. Once more with feeling, as I say, and we're here to continue our journey with Sorcerer. Hopefully, this season will be an interesting one for the Sorcs as a whole. And yeah, we'll start with Sorcerer this season, and then we'll see where it takes us. It might go better. It's Sorc might be something else. We don't know. All I know is that if my playlist will load, I would be really happy. Some reason stop loading again. Wonderful. Yay. Working. Will it work? Will it work? Bit more. Okay, cool. There we go. More nerdy. Here we are. All right, so we are level 44. I think it's a 45. We want to start doing strongholds. So let's see. Do we have any of these incursions with a? No, we don't. Okay, it's all right. Let's go. All right, this is two that I need to add in. We're doing a couple of events at once because we are harvesting fetid wetlands. My gosh. Oh, is the maiden? Where is she? There you go, enjoy that. Eat a little bit of fire. Ooh. Hey,
What
Toon!
up?
My friend, how are you? How's it been going?
All right. I took a nap.
Ooh, nice. Feeling a bit more refreshed? I hope.
Not really.
Uh,
Still a little tired, but
uh, um, Alright, this thing is after me, this cunt. I'm being hunted. I completely forgot. Okay. Ay. A Shava's gonna spawn in next cycle of the bosses, and it's got a really strong power, so might want to keep an eye out for
Okay.
a Shavava.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got the poison power, and a lot of builds work on that one. I think you only need to kill it once to get the power. I don't think they've changed it. All right, cool. If you're online and you want to play together, I'm more than happy to play. By the way.
Yeah, I just got back on now. I'm just gonna do this thing a minute, and I can join up on you.
Okay. What do I need to do? Poultice. Cinders. Oh, never mind. Finish one part. Right, so. Play spinner weapons. Spinner weapons. Yeah. Hey, Cloud. Hi, buddy. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a wee bit. How are things? You excited for the new season? Also, how's the weather up in Toronto? Is it this one? Yeah, that's the glorious stuff.
I can break that down.
Well, it's nice getting warmer. Yeah, been grinding this season out. Ooh. Are you way above? Are you done? Are you already 200 Paragon level? Started today. How are you enjoying it? That's the most important question. Yeah, it's getting warmer here too, but to be fair, I just looked at the weather and it's gonna last for another day and then it's gonna start going cold and cold and cold and cold. It's gonna be 10 degrees again Celsius and by the time weekend hits, I'm kind of sad about that. I was hoping it would keep up for a little longer than a couple of days. What class did you end up going with? Let's see, there's some breaks through time 122 right now. Okay. Rogue. Oh. A lot of people loving Rogue this season. Awesome. Okay. My glovey gloves. Uh, all classes keep up with each other this season, which is nice. Yeah, they all have a little build that can be up there in the top. Which is pretty awesome. Although I've heard mixed things about the barbarian. Some say that the earthquake barb is still up there, and some say that the quick barb is not that great. So I'm not really a huge fan of the throw barb myself. So I was hoping to play in either Earthquake or Whirlwind this season, especially because they're bringing the. Did you hear about the Berserk tie-in? Are you a fan? You pay attention to what you're doing, Ninja. Come on, man. Don't die here. Level 46. I think permafrost is 3, you know? Yeah. What the first one? Oh, yeah. Well, that's decreased damage, huh? Or increased damage? Increased damage. Right. So, with that being said, incursion with I mean, the Rob. Hi, good night, good evening, LDG. Rob is already 200 and something, but you know, doesn't really count because they played for 16, 18 hours with the top streamers in the whole entire game, min-maxing from the get-go. A party that is only out for doing on top of the top of the top, so it's not really something achievable by the average person. Let's be honest. And it's so funny because on the video where I think it was just a video now, I was watching it when I was in the toilet. The guy was like, "Oh, you say that's why I think they need to make content even harder and leveling should last the whole season and all that because you know people are already doing it." Yeah, but I understand that he is one of the top players and he plays like 16 hours a day, but you know it should be. And I'm like. Just answer yourself, man. Like, not everybody can play that much. And I'm sorry, but if somebody wanted to try and play all classes a season, they should be able to. It's good that the vast majority clap back on it because I do believe that we need to be able to experience the whole entire season as we wish. I did see it. I was gonna read the manga to get familiar with it, but I made me focus on playing it. Still exciting though. All right. Wait. So did you see it? The Did you read the manga beforehand or not? I don't advise you necessarily watching any of the movies or the anime. I don't think they've done any good worthwhile service to the manga at all. It's not been good. Crazy as it might be because it's one of the most popular dark series in the world. Yeah, honestly, they've never done a really great adaptation for it, and I'd only advise people to watch it if it can't be asked to read or they can't read. Filter. I was like, why can't I see stronghold? Oh, that'd be why there are no strongholds in my filter. Kill. Next. Not anything about it yet, so I'm gonna watch the anime, but people told me it's not really as good as reading it, so I need to make some time. I mean, it's huge. And if you like the art, especially if you can appreciate the difficulty that it takes to make a panel for that, because the art is not just a normal manga. I've always equated to the illustrations of the old times, where each panel would require, I don't even know how long. Everything is stroked out. It's not easy to make, and it's just so unique. It's a shame the main artist and creator passed away, Kentaro Miura, but yeah, I think they're gonna continue it, so I'm pretty happy. I'm currently running pit 20s. If you want to jump, it might be quicker. If you want to hit Paragon, I mean, dude, if you want to, it's up to you. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not really enjoying having to do this, but you know, I can't really do pit 20s. I'm just gonna be sitting in at the beginning. It's all about you, man. I'll say, if you see it, I think it went, because I don't know why, but it didn't take. So I had to do it again. You have a little thing beside your name now. LDG on Twitch. I'm gonna be running them either way. My gloves are still on, so I need to grind them. I mean, I'll take it. Not too sure what that is. It's called VIP. Means you're special. I gave it out to a couple of people, but it just didn't take, so I had to redo it again today. Let me just finish this the stronghold.
I could use someone like you on my crew. I don't run with bandits. Then die!
Also, Ashava is gonna spawn next, so I'm gonna have to go and take that one whenever the next boss spawns. In 1 hour and 41 minutes. The party is being gathered. The party is being gathered. Ah, Mark, you cunt! Why is it not working? Oh my god. Finally! Fun. No, you just need to be here. Makes sense. Alright, cool. Let's go back to Kadigar. I don't know yet. Does Blizzard's work, but it's not as strong as the Lightning Spear. I wanted to try the Shatter as well. The shards, I mean. Ah! Ready when you are, but don't think I have any entries, do I? I don't know. Level 60.
Can I join or?
If LDG can carry us, why not? Oh, I got pushes, buddy. But thank you. Let me invite you too. I can join to help y'all yeah. I mean, if you want to join us, you can join us. Not if I still have you added, but Don't knows anybody's names. Oh, casual. Thank you so much for that raid, buddy. How are you, my friend? How are you? Thank you. Having a bit of an allergy strike at the moment, which is always fun. But hey, yo.
Can't.
Have you been? What were you streaming? Last Epoch? How's that? We were just having a discussion right before I left about it. Hey, Darkness. Hello, everybody from the wonderful stream of casual. I have to dip because I have some people coming over. I'll leave my people with you. Is a bagger, right, man? Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream of kindness, where we try and help each other. So, where's everybody from? I'm happy you enjoy. Have a good afternoon, or I'll catch you later, Cash. Yeah, I've been meaning to look into Last Epoch eventually. I've just been a little bit let down with the PoE2 and been enamored with the first Ascendant, Expedition 33, and now came back to Diablo because Diablo is my old, good old. Oh, thank you for that follow. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. This is a community where we usually help each other achieve things, whether in game or in real life. We're just there for each other and try and be kind and chillax. And I write in the mornings. I write my fantasy novel, and then we play video games. Mostly Diablo, but single player games usually on Friday. And then for next week, it's going to be every other day, the first Ascendant, and then Diablo. Last Epoch on launch was asked, but I was pretty good. Yeah, I had heard that. That's what kind of put me off initially with it. And then I looked into it recently, right? Because the new season came out, if I'm not mistaken, and I thought, okay, well, this is going good, and it was so surprising to me because I honestly thought that it would do better. Like the new season of PoE2 would do better, but apparently the new season of PoE2 just got wasn't well received. Let's just leave it at that. From what I hear, for all. It's funny because like the new season of PoE2 came out, and then my YouTube feed just started populating with this is a disaster, this is crap, PoE2 is worse than XYZ, you know. And can I do Torment 2? I can, yeah. Oh no, I can't. No. New season is really good. What was the new season content added? What did they add to it that was good? That was because I think it's not just like Diablo where they have like a boss and a half, and then well, granted, this season actually had the 3 bosses and they've revamped some stuff, but I guess they added some proper new content to the game, I reckon. Aspire, right? Actually, it's not bad. All right, can't change. What now? Have you guys any interest in checking out the new season of Diablo by any chance? Can I interest you to come back? New bosses to kill, new powers to own. So we have 2 Dance of Knives. So the LDG and Cloud, do the 2 Dance of Knives builds work with what is it, the thingamabob, the Wandering Death Ray? I mean, is it good? I will say that I've played a grand total of like what, 5 hours now. I think they've gone into a direction that is interesting for some aspects and not so much in others. The way that it feels right now is like I would love to jump in and play and try all the classes. Try and play out with all these new powers and all that. But you will not get a lot of satisfaction in new content except for trying to do the new bosses. And the new bosses have the same loot pools shared as every other boss. Therefore, on one side, yes, it's fun, it's fresh, it feels cool. It's probably going to be okay for a month-ish if you're a fan of the game. But after that, there are some things that need to be tweaked. I don't agree with how slow the leveling experience is. And not just slow, because in the end, thanks to the fact that they've actually kept tree beats to a certain degree, they reintroduced them because people were like, "Oh shit!" Sorry, get a rest, please. Because people were like annoyed by the fact that it was so slow, so they realized, actually, you know what, we're gonna give you.
I want to pick me up before the monster's dead.
Oh shit!
Oh, and
Yeah, I did too.
I mind.
I was not paying attention.
Yeah,
don't think
I'm
so,
not
just
going
compared to
in
Ollie.
anymore. I'll stay inside.
Yeah, I'll just stay outside. Yeah. I didn't think I get one shot, but then again, I forgot that we're doing tournament 2 content. So, so is it really quick to level up? Like insanely quick kind of thing. I mean, for me, it's the problem is that even if it was, it's not necessarily super slow, as how you go about it, they went backwards on it because at least last season, seasonal content, the area, what I call the green tides, allowed you to do it all in the green tides, right? So it was an overworld event. It was like the hell tide. You would just have extra things to do in there, and you did it all there. And it was fairly quick and it was fresh, right? It gave you lots of materials, lots of things, and therefore it made sense, right? So this season, you're just back to doing hell tides, the normal hell tides, and then every once in a while, this incursion event, which is like an invasion from these demons. One specific part is not even like a whole map being taken over like it was with season 2 and season 7 or season 3 as well. And I feel like they went back when they shouldn't have. The beam's meant to be the better option, but I missed the world bosses. Only got one from yesterday. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, the game in and of itself, I think, is still worth playing. I think it's still plenty fun. It's just that if you're expecting to be engaged for a whole entire season of 3 months, there's not enough content. We were discussing this earlier. Actually, funny enough, if you think about it, you have basically what is the equivalent of a the only endgame content is pits, right? Because the infernal hordes were added to farm materials to upgrade your gear. You've got the adjacent bosses that you could say they're endgame, but not really, because the endgame happens after you've obtained the gear, and to obtain the gear, you need to do the bosses. So unless you count, okay, now I can do the bosses in Torment 4 as the end game, that doesn't really count. So everything else, Hell Tides, Overworld dungeons, kind of the same thing that you've been doing since forever, and it's not really end game. Therefore, you're left only with pits, and pits, they're not really a fun end game because it's just an artificial difficulty. It's just oh, the bosses now scale up. Yeah, we cranked up the number, so you do less damage, they do more damage to you, they have more HP. It's like, it's not really challenging, interesting content. And so that's the only thing left. And that's why most people, they'll play the class, they get a little bit of gear. Oh, finally, cool, I've done the class, and then they'll quit. Because there's nothing else to do. And not everybody wants to do pits as endgame content. It's not fun. You look at PoE 2, at least you had maps to do for a while, and maps had different themes to them. You had expositions, you had all the other things that you could just, it felt different enough that if you were doing a map with one thing or another, Oh, bless, hello. I managed to give you something special on the channel. I didn't take, so I had to give it now. Hey, crowd, hero. Hello, welcome back, brother. Oh shit, I forgot I should not have gone in. Oh shit. Survive! I feel like the guy from Tropic Thunder. I get 2 characters in 1190. Blast, how are you feeling, you beautiful person? I wish I could give you a hug. I'm so sorry you're not feeling that well. Sending you a hug over the internet, though. And a virtual boba tea to make you happy. They don't release content consistently enough to keep you excited as far as classes or new events or raids. Yeah, I think so. And I did say this in my critique of it. I made a video of the critique of PTR for season 8. And the thing is, the game should head into the direction of what Lost Ark and those kind of games do, where you are needing to learn mechanics. You raise dungeon bosses as if you were in Destiny or World of Warcraft and all this kind of stuff. Putting builds to a test. Rewarding players for doing so, because at the moment, all the players doing is, what's the biggest damage? How can I one-shot? And even, like, for example, they even took out sets and so many good things that were in Diablo 3 because they had to recreate the game from scratch. But, I'm like... So there's a way, there's a possibility, but we just got handed to us the roadmap. And though it looks kind of exciting on some parts, it's mostly the same. It's the seasonal powers. So this season is the boss powers. Next season is, I don't know, somebody went to McDonald's powers. And then you get to rehash or change a little bit of retuning of a mechanic. That way they can squeeze it in. And then that's it for another season. Is the same thing and then the same thing, and then we get a new expansion. And then for me, when I look at that, all I'm saying is a very small team is really responsible for the seasonal stuff, whereas the vast majority of the team are responsible for expansions because they're putting most of their money in there, most of their resources in there. Therefore, they're not allocating, like, they're not doing what I think Path of Exile developers did, which is, okay, well, we'll push pause on expansions that will actually rework and try and put emphasis on giving great content each season. And they're just doing it like kind of meh, just to do it. So yeah, I think it's got to be fun to make you come back. Yeah, absolutely. Took some tramadol and pregabalin and breakthrough pain, so I'm better. I was super fucked and then dizzy and got the side effects of relaxing through it. I'm okay though. Don't worry. Okay, well I still worry. But tune and I send you our love. Either way. There you go. Because we care about you. I think the build gonna be fun to make you come back. The thing is, there's not a lot of variety of builds, and that's not necessarily only due to the game, but it's also to the developers. If you think about it, oh shit! I collect the fucking thing. Gosh, not a freaking client. I can't stand still. I'm just ADHD. Sorry, guys. That's why I love Buddy. Oh my god, this thing. So the thing is that we were discussing this the other day is that the developers are narrowing in how much new content you get to have and how many builds you can play with. So they're like, you know what? Last season the builds, we didn't like that you guys played the builds this way, and this season we want you to try out these builds. Whereas the game should be, here's the tool set. You know, this is a playground for you. Go and have fun and figure out all the fun builds that you can build, right? Instead of keep nerfing and dumping down and just focusing each season on specific builds that they like. So that is the biggest part. The second part is, yeah, there's not enough variety because you don't have a lot of variety. Let's be honest. The only variety is up to the developers adding new, exciting, uniques, which I believe is wrong. They should add new subclasses, right? Or new talent trees, or whatever the hell you can come up with that you think, no, actually that's going to be fun. Anyway, but I'm still excited for this season. I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be helping a lot of people. Like we had hundreds of people last season, hundreds of people this season get the gear and level up and all that stuff. I'm going to be doing the same here. I'm going to try and enjoy as many classes as I can. And when I hit my ceiling of I've had enough of Diablo for me and I've done all of that, then I'm just gonna call it quits and wait until the next season, which I think is the only thing that we can realistically do, which is sad because, for example, you think of other games, there's always something to do, you know. Shouldn't feel like that necessarily. But I've given my feedback in many ways. I'm not a Diablo partner, but I've given my feedback, and if they take it, they take it. If they don't, they don't. And either way, I'm gonna be playing the game for as long as I can because I love Diablo. You know, I mean, you can see here, I was a huge Diablo 3 fan. I was a Diablo 2 fan. And Diablo 1 I played as well. So I really love the game. I love the lore. I love the setting. I love the theme, the gothic dark theme. I love that they went back to it, and overall I just enjoy it. I love the community. Actually, the number one thing that makes me come back, because I would be done in like, you know, do one class, finish it, experience the season, and done, right? Usually it takes me not even 3 weeks to do that. But the only thing that keeps me here is the love for the community that I have, the want to help the community, to teach new players. There's always that's the coolest thing that I've seen is how many new players join each season. You'd be amazed up until the last week. Like even last season, we had players just joining. And last week, I was like, "Oh, I just started playing the game, and I'm at the last season. Can you help me do?" You know, it's like, and I love doing that. So this is what we love to do here in general. That's what I'm trying to foster here, the idea of either pay it forward or play it forward, you know, kind of thing. Either pay it forward in real life or play it forward in game. I'm going to trademark that. Play it forward. So if you haven't, so the short answer to it, if you haven't played Diablo in a wee while, or if you haven't tried the new season, it's always worth trying. There's going to be a tie-in with Berserk. You guys know Berserk? I don't know if you guys know Berserk, the manga. So if you know the manga, there's going to be a tie-in. It's actually going to be an event on top of cosmetics. Some cosmetics you'll be able to get by playing the game, and some in an in-game event, and some cosmetics you'll be able to purchase. And I'm a huge Berserk fan. I'm still waiting for the one action figure I can put up here that's actually not gonna suck. Other than that, you know, but that's gonna be next week, 6th of May is when it comes, right? Tune? I don't know. I think it's 6, right? Yeah. Sometime next week. There you go. So we got sometime next week we get Berserk. So there's that. And it's the first tie-in with something, so that's exciting. Maybe we're gonna get a Final Fantasy 14 tie-in. You never know. Yeah. Four more rounds to left. It should be both 60. Yeah. Thank you, by the way. But oh shit, I saw that. I dodged that, and it still killed me. Well, I dodged it, but I was still in the. Thank you. Um. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go lightning spear as much as I can, and then we will see. Anyway, I'll go back to streaming view so everybody can enjoy it. We're being run by some of our friends of the channel, LG and Cloud. They're helping us level up real quick, and because the leveling is a slug at the moment. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try and figure out a build for the season I should keep. Meta build. Sorc. I highly doubt Mikuna's done lightning spear. Oh, you have a starter version. Okay, I'll keep that. Then there's Shukuna. I mean, there was this one. It seems updated to season 8, but I'm not sure that it is. I could do the beginner one. Yay! Thank you so much for the 60. Tempted to hop on D4 now? Hey! Happy to have convinced you. I mean, more than welcome to. And if you need some help, that's what we do here. But you know, there's not much investment in time. That's one good thing about the season, as you know, you'll hop in, you level up in 2 days, basically, if you're somebody who works. Maybe 3 days if you have like 2 hour, 1 hour and a half per day to play. And then after that, you get to experience the content. These are the powers. These are boss powers, right? So you kill something and it gives you the boss power most of the time, and that's it. Ooh, glyphs. Glyphs. Oh wait, I just unlocked the glyph. I need to go back and actually use it. Elemental is pretty good. Perhaps that'd be worth trying.
Need 3 more levels.
Yay. Almost there. So let me check this beginner build. So I need Urivar. I definitely need Urivar, no matter what. Ooh, where are we? Wonder if Rob has a build like this one. Probably does, doesn't he? Let me see. Lightning Spear. There's the usual one. Like, it hasn't changed at all. You just power it up with the power. This cooldown reduction, glass cannon, cooldown reduction, glass cannon, and the amulet is gonna be glass cannon and primordial, yeah. Raiment of the infinite. And see. It's a shame because I really, really like the idea of going Blizzard. Using Blue Rose. Snow build. Facial, of course, and the weapon. Are we using passive of Ice Blades? I'm familiar. Okay, so we're not using the passive of what's it called? The Firebolt. Ice shards. Oh well. I mean, you might be able to level up here, Tune? Question mark. You have the potion on.
Maybe. Yeah, I have a potion on. Yeah.
Thought I was gonna give you one. Oh, almost.
Yeah, almost.
Close, but no cigar. Okay. Enchanter. Oh, so it's again this map, nice. I wonder though. What if I were to go for the other one for a sec? Favorite? We go Sorc. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna go that one, I guess. Bit of a shame. Firm.
There we go.
Yay! Level 60. We're now in the endgame, boys. Right. So let's start dipping into some Paragon boarding. Don't think it's elemental. But don't have yet. Almost. A lot of ease, but not the one I need. I have elemental stuff. So I'll take that. Doink, 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 doink. Oh no, wait. We're going the other way, right? Gotta do more of these. Yay! Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'll have to farm a little bit. That was my last lot. At least you can play the game now. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Pardon me. Alright, so let me fix my Paragon board for a sec. What are we going for? Elemental summon. Okay. Leave you. Thank you, Cloud. I'm actually gonna lose these. Get some more points to go into the. So I don't have that one yet. So oh wait, no, I'm gonna need it though. Find. There we go. Oh. Don't you love it when D4 resets your graphics so you can change it back and then game crashes? Oh yeah, well I don't know what's happened this season. There's a lot of bug around graphics. I've had to downscale my graphics, which is something I've never had to do. I think they messed up something. Don't know what they messed up, but they definitely messed up something. I'm gonna show you that. I don't know what, but yeah. Never living shredding blade. Gonna be int. Yep, mana per second armor. I don't know that I have. I mean, this is pretty good, even if I don't have armor. This is what level? 53. This is 47. I mean, these are all under level, right? No. Level 60, that's nice. But I did have something. I didn't. What am I saying? Right, no ball lightning, no necessary, but I'm gonna swap into 60. I mean, it's gonna be end. No, it's critical chance, damage, and attack speed. Okay. Yeah, because this is the interim build. Okay. It might take you a while to get used to not having WSD movement. They implemented WSD, but it's not as good as Path of Exile. So you can definitely change the controls to it, if that's your concern. Chance of low 60. I mean, it's gonna be damage over time, not necessary. I need some life, max life, and critical damage. In life, max. Oh well, I'll go with whatever I have at the moment. I know this is good, but it's a low 47, so I'd rather not. I mean, I could do a cooldown reduction, why not? And then I can plain delete.
What's left, you ask?
Alright, wow. Critical damage, attack speed, and critical strike chance, which is exactly what I needed. I'll take that. Holy shit, Stan. That's good. And life shadow, I think this is close instead of armor, yeah. Could probably roll armor instead of shadow. If necessary. Alright, so how many? We have 1886. So, what should we go with first? I gotta check something here. Are we going for the big ball? Oh, well, I mean, I could go for the chest to get the raiment or the rings, style Rashas. We could do like so. The chest costs, I think, yeah, 25. The ring costs 50, and the pants are gonna be 25, right? Yep. There's a couple of pants. Then we hit.
There's something special. Shame that. Well,
Oh shit! I don't have the. That's something I really dislike this season. I don't like the fact that it kept Ashes tied to finishing chapters. It's really frustrating. Rather than experience, because I can't really go and put my Ash here to receive extra, right? Because you or not. Oh, did they remove it? Boost the chance to Belial caches from whispers. Upgrade when improving glyphs. Oh yeah, they removed it. Okay, cool. So it doesn't really freaking matter then. Point point.
Greetings. What? I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Right. It's a bad suit.
shame that.
Not a bad pull, that.
Hello. Shame that.
All right, we got some pants.
Go one more.
And maximum life resistance to all is good. And then I need me some fast.
Wow. Oh, not a bad pull, that. Well, shame that. Not a bad. Hello, shining beauty.
And max life mana perfect. Wow, that is actually wow. Almost. Instead of max life, you want armor there? That's okay. I'll take that. Try the ring with the remaining little I have. Highly doubt anything will come out of it, but
Go one more? Well,
yeah, that's what I thought.
special.
Cool.
Magic in a bottle.
Oh shit, I need and stuff. Right, so let's respec our skill tree. Respec both and a refund all. Super. Oh no, we got important warding, really. Casting skill grants all resistance and max resistance skills element for 9 seconds. Okay. Extra resistance looks good. Oh, we need that. Because we're casting more elementals by default. Want lightning spear because that's the whole thing. We're doing increased damage while healthy. Doing the unstable currents, which I love as an ultimate. Lightning. There's bonus damage, mana regeneration, attack speed. Where did I add an extra point where I shouldn't have? Three. That's 1, 3, 5, 5. Oh, there it is. That one. Confirm. And then we want to have, I think, that. There you go. Right, so want to have lightning spear because that's our main damage, and we want to have fireball, why not? And we want unstable currents as our ult. Um, ah, What's up with the teleport? We're not using teleport. We're using it as our space. Is that why? Yeah, I can't do this the transfer though because that requires extremely low cooldown. Extremely low cooldown, which I don't have right now. So I'm just gonna have to let go of a frozen ore for now, and then, which is annoying, but what can we do? Right. So. Yeah. Layer bosses. Okay. That's a new one. I'm gonna be taught how to kill bosses. Oh, yay, mommy. My god, the lag.
You seem a hearty warrior, wanderer.
Yep. Yep. Like I haven't done this before. Cool. Thank you. Any chance you want to give me a cache of layer boss entries? I see. I guess not. And the thing is, right now, I'm at a loss a bit for the game loop because if it was previous season, you know, I would just go and hop on in the Witch Tides, right? And that's where I would get a lot of gear. Way to level myself up. I get, you know, materials, get everything. Now I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I'll head back to do invasions. But invasions don't actually give you a lot of good gear. Many at all. I'm gonna try and change myself to expert tune. Oh, if tune is still
Okay.
there.
Yep.
Perfect. See what the difficulty of expert is, and we'll go from there. Go for this one, yeah. So realistically, the game loop at the moment to get gear is Hell Tides. That's it. I believe there's no other real game loop dungeons than Hell Tides. And of course, in Fellow Hordes, Wave 6 is when you're gonna get them, because that was always the case. That's it. I don't think the game loop has changed much. Definitely need don't know that this good. This is the best build actually to level to gear up with this. I think it needs a lot of kind of gear to make it work. I can put in what's his face? I could put in that as my thing. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna remove that because that's freaking pointless for me. That's only to help something along. Yeah, this either feels like like playing Eternal. Yeah, that's exactly that is the perfect way to depict that. Like it that is exactly how it feels like. I don't think this build is meant for this level. I need better gear. I need the uniques at least. Because I'm like it's not doable with us. So I'm gonna need to go shatter and see from there. I mean cards. I don't have enough regen. I need to actually put regen and stuff like that. I don't have even the aspects, of course, because I love how you can still drop, like, you're level 60, you're playing an expert, you can still drop white gear. Why? Honestly, right now, if I were, what's his face? If I were going with a flamethrower build, I would do more damage for sure. So I'm thinking right now, that's what I'll have to do is swap back. And then we'll look at it at a later date when I can. It's not a farming build for sure. Oh, finally. I got the one of the powers I need it. The only thing that's killing here is not me. Tell you that. Alright, here back. Alright, so they bust some horde options massively. Oh, really? That's good. Always happy for that. The Infernal Demon Send gives 35. Oh, wow. Are we game for going straight to Penitent and level 1? Well, I mean, not weird. You're just making your life complicated already. Leveling is a bit of a slog. You want to be doing it on as much as possible. Kind of shoot everything, you know, down situation in one shot. So anything other than that is not really efficient, but you can understand why you would do that for sure. Let's see a nice shard build. How would that take me? I don't think the loop with this one is doable at this level. I need definite step back. I really don't want to be playing, like, I know I could be playing Firewall, Flame Wall until, you know, I gear myself up, but I think Flame Wall is so boring.
Mm. Yeah. 2 seconds.
magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you? May your road be filled with wonders.
Oh yeah, make muted. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's because I have my stupid like allergy, and I keep sneezing and blowing my nose. I do apologize. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm happy to join you again, LDG, if you want. I'll invite you to party. Oh, never mind. Can't invite you to party. It's error coding me. You try and join party, not whatever you want. I can try and log out and log us back in. Oh, I have a wave down Inferno. Wow. No, it's okay, dude. There's no rush. I'm gonna go test the build then. Go and unlock the next. Yeah, because they made it hard to get artificer stones to open the pits to help level up people. Another change that I didn't understand, because before it was, you know, you get the initial artificer stones, and then you complete the horde, and you get enough artificer stones, and then some. You start more, and then you accumulate and accumulate, and now they made it a resource that you have to farm somehow, which doesn't quite make sense to me. I know this is not what I want. So, I need my blizzard into here, and I need that's yes, that's 4, that's way 2, that's way 1. Cool. Now are my skills. And now where is freaking boss? Here. Great apparition. I think it's gonna be fun to have the seasonal unique weapon. I mean gloves, whatever it is that allows us to. Also, I'm thinking I put the wrong. Yeah, I put. I thought. Problem invite code, of course. Give me a sec, buddy. I was gonna finish this apparition and come in. God knows. Wink. All right, cool. More, and then we're doing Baleal. I don't know. Yeah, it could be me as well, to be fair. So I didn't start with Spear ones. It's super strong. I was tempted to go Spearborn, but then I wanted to try and see if the wizard builds would click, like if there was something in it. But sorry, the Sorc builds. But I might just go back to it. It's not because it's the strongest one, but it's because it's, again, as I said, I really want to try and do again brush enhanced resonance. And I know you can do higher level resonance, no problem, but also I've seen that with I don't remember which boss power you can do infinite evade. If I'm mistaken. Which initially was fixed. And everybody loved it. So I'm half tempted, no, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to check, you know. I mean, my plan was try quite a few classes, just not try and get them to the level of what I usually do, which is, you know, min-max, masterwork, get 4 GAs, you know, just do, I don't know, at least 3-4 classes, see how they are this season. Play around and all that. Yeah. But you need a build that contains a couple of powers that, one of them is a boss, right, power? Give me a sec. Alright, so what is the power that you need? You need the Overall's loaded bombs, which is the same one I need for my my thingamabob, and also you need the Jackson spell. Make it work. Those are the only two things you really need. But honestly, I'm half debating because at the moment it doesn't feel like Sorc is where I wanted it to be. They didn't buff the shards significantly enough for me. I can definitely play around, see a couple of builds with the shards. There you go. Nope, not working. Okay, it's probably me. I'll leave the game and relog and see how it goes. I'm just gonna look at most of the content with you. Okay, then move over to powers are unlocked. Yeah. Well, I wanted to check. I honestly thought, and it might have been my mistake, that the best build was gonna be Sorc based. And it might still be. It might require, as usual, for you to have insane gear. And if that's the case, then is there any point? You know? Yeah, it's not just leveling, just in general. The idea is Sorc. From what I can see, like I said, I haven't looked before the whole shenanigans of the season starts, right? But the way I see it is all the builds that are even remotely to get you into endgame require, you know, cooldown reduction, cooldown reduction, cooldown reduction, cooldown reduction, you know, all this kind of stuff that is not as easy to get online as just get one unique and you're kind of okay, you know, and one power. You know, because you need to get cooldown reduction and everything to make it work, or yeah, so I think, and honestly, I don't see a lot of ice shards build. Let me invite Toon if he still wants to join.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're gonna be trying to do some hordes.
Okay.
Yeah. Change difficulty. Why do you need me to change it to? I have Torment to unlock, that's it. Number one, okay. I mean, you know what? I mean, I'm gonna change it now, but I'm gonna give you lead. It's gonna be easier because you're at the highest level here, so it's gonna be easier. There you go. There's no way to filter. Yeah, very sure. I mean, it's not bad. I could freeze the living shit out of stuff, but that's about it. Rather do Blizzard then. Goddamn, we're doing Torment 1 still, but... Hey, we're getting shit choices. Dude, nothing's changed on that side. Is always a wonder bar. Alright, so I definitely need something that does more AoE. 100%. So until I get the unique, I won't be able to do fuck all. It's cute, but oh, that was nice. Worked. Oh my god, Lords and Spires. Yay. I didn't. What is it? Hellfire? Question mark. Maybe that will give us Hellborn chance. Whoopsie. Yeah, frozen popsicle. Yikesy. I guess elite. Okay, I need that little one. Oh my god, it's so sad. Thank you so much for that. Oh, thank you for that subscription. Hello, buddy. How have you been? How are you, my friend? How are things in your end? How's Logan doing, by the way, buddy? Is it good just playing with the baby right now till he goes to sleep? Aw. He's doing good. That's nice. How old is he now? Like 14 months? Oh, everything's great, man. Everything's great. Trying out this new season, seeing how it goes. And yeah, family's great. He's, Noah's growing like a sprout every day. There's something new. It's crazy. Well ahead of me. And yeah, everything's great. Been streaming, been writing my book, and growing the community, and now everybody's kind of coming back for the new season, and yeah, I'm just enjoying it, really. Trying to figure out if I want to stick with Sorc, if I want to try another different class. My indecision was between Sorc and Spearborn, and at the moment, trying Sorc and seeing if it sticks or not. Time for a wave 10. We only got 15 minutes to war boss. No, I don't think we do. I don't think we do. It's like right on the break, on the cusp, and you don't want to risk it. It's a Shava as well. I don't want to lose a Shava. I was not sure how I feel about the season yet, and same wasn't sure if I wanted to go either. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd rather not miss it too. It's a tricky season. This is all I can say. It's a tricky one because, like we were talking about earlier, and LDG funny enough put it the perfect way, is leveling feels like it's so sluggish. It's quick, but it's boring. You're falling asleep, and then gearing feels like you're gearing in Eternal. So the only difference is you got the boss powers. Oh. As that. I'm actually gonna change difficulty. I'm gonna try a little bit by myself, guys. See how like expert will go. If you guys want to come to expert, then you're more than welcome to. But I'm just gonna go change difficulty because Tournament 1 is way above my pay grade at the moment. Season stuff is just so boring. I mean, it's seasonal powers. So if you're interested in those, I think seem fun enough and unique enough to change the game style. It's pretty exciting for some people, but I can understand how it is mainly boring for a lot. Unfortunately, they've added 3 new bosses, but it's the same pool of gear, sort of as the other one. So there's not really a motivation to go out of your way to farm necessarily anything except for the powers themselves. So yeah. Love this song. Can I drive your Asper? Yeah, of course, buddy. Can if you want. I'm gonna do some quests and then we're gonna head to world bosses. Though I might be ahead of you with quests, so don't know if you want to, but absolutely. Here, give me a sec. Hand me up. Why is it broken? It was working earlier. Oh well. At least this other one works still. Don't think I have unleashed yet. Nope. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was going for. I think Jesus, that's what I was looking at the moment. And it just seems like I chose the wrong class to go with initially because I had the choice between the two of them. And I was just torn because I wanted to play Sorc because I wanted it to be good. I have this thing that I really love Sorc. Sorc is my class to be, but leveling and gearing with Sorc is slow. Despite the fact that people say, oh, it's really quick, it really isn't. Compared to other classes, not as mobile. It needs a lot of cooldown reduction to do anything, really. So for us to be able to do a lot of cooldown reduction, you need to have pretty decent gear, and then it comes online. So in the meantime, you would play, any other build that is not that, or you could farm things that would make sense, Anyway, bosses in 9 minutes. Let's do quests over there. Unless we have a Legion event with a tribute. No. Made a barber the first time. I don't know how I like it yet. I wanted to go Earthquake Barb or Whirlwind. But Barb is never my first choice, except for I think it was season 3 that I was like, you know what, I really want to try Hota Barb, and at the time they had just implemented also the changes to the charge, which made the Barb really quick for leveling because you just had a charge build, you just charge with the ancestors, whatever aspect it was, and it was really fun. I like you missed the best season for Sorc last season. No. You know why? Yeah, for Sorc, yeah, you're right. Perhaps. I still believe though the best season, funnest season for me for Sorc was give me a sec.
This is a cursed.
It was the one where they introduced the winter glass amulet. So for me, that was the most fun I had with Sorc. The Conjurations build was insanely fun for me. So yes, in a way, last season was that, but last season I kind of had the same or better whilst doing finding up the how do you call it, the Druid. I really loved Druid last season, like no questions asked. I just don't like it this season because already snapshotting once was annoying and it would break. Now you have to buff up every time before you do the Cataclysm, and it's so finicky. If you hit a mob or a boss incorrectly, then you're not gonna have the same good time. Now probably some cool, Druid lover will definitely figure it out and go somewhere else and on their route and probably enjoy it. But yeah. Oh, I need my HP potion. Well, not HP. We found it. Yay, we found it. You have to last bit to you do Inferno build pushing 130. Yeah, of course, yeah. Hello, Belial. Anybody remembers the form of Belial in Diablo 3? I don't know why, I just didn't like that whole quest line in the desert. 6 minutes to world boss.
He's even more powerful than I thought. I don't know.
I mean, he's an archdemon, lady. What do you think? He is very powerful. I think, and honestly, I'm gonna get the Ashava, and then I'm just gonna hop onto Fairborn, and then see how that goes, and then compare the two.
You at the world boss, Ninja?
Yep, the world boss is Ashava. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, sorry, am I? No, I'm doing the quest at the moment. While waiting for the world
Okay.
boss, 5 minutes left. I'm doing the.
Yeah. I'll go to the world boss, then you can join on me.
Oh, thank you.
Belial is strong, but I will be stronger. I must maintain this spell as long as I can, even as his strength grows.
I'm in torment, though.
Yeah. Not in torment. I'm an expert, but I'm hoping I can finish this thing before
I
he
managed to
spawns.
kill things in torment.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Took me a little bit, but I killed
That's
it.
amazing. What build are you running at the moment?
The lightning spear one.
Oh,
The
you are. Yeah. Which one are you running specifically?
Lacuna one.
Yeah. The base one.
The Vision T1 to T4 one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the one I was building earlier. But you ran out of like, because you basically you can't do a lot of cooldown things, so your lightning spear is not really lightning spearing. Where's the remaining upper?
Yeah, I took one of the things out and used one of the basic ones skills out.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So it gives me mana regen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. We're going off to the world boss now.
So it's
Okay.
easy then to just switch then when mana gen is not a problem.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna invite you to party. Let me join the darkness. You won't be able to join because we need to go to Torment 1. So I'm gonna leave the party. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna need to go to Torment 1, and then I'm gonna join party to Tune, and then I'm gonna teleport to Tune. But what you want to do is go for the next world boss as soon as possible. Dark. Because the power that this boss drops is a Shava in 3 minutes or 2 minutes and some change, and the power that the boss drops is the strongest one you can get this season. A lot of builds work around it.
If IG can he run us through like a load of like nightmare dungeons so we can get our glyphs?
Yeah, LDG, do you have are you planning on running some dungeons?
Then you can get the stones for pit then as well.
Yeah.
And we can do the Grim Favor ones, and then we can get to go to the tree as well.
Yeah. Not to run a few dungeons could do with the stones. Yeah, this is what LDG said. Please tell me you managed to do resonance, but this. No. Right. Shabababa. Oh yeah, it hurts. I mean, the trick for this boss is just to stay under his feet as much as you can. Just keep away from the poison fuse. Boink boink. I would say one thing since I've started streaming on Kick. The vast, actually, all the people that have showed up on Kick are just bots or people that are trying to scam or click things or sell you services. It's quite frustrating, I'm gonna lie. No viewers at all and no filtering of said people. At least Twitch has gotten intelligent enough that it has some precautions, like if they just create accounts or you need to be verified, you need to have this, they need to have that. It can go really, really granular with that to a certain degree, but yeah. Anyway, we got the poison breath, which is the most insane power of the game. Right, so cooldown. I'm gonna combine with cooldown. Gloves. Things. I think it's on boots. And cold mana per. I'm not too sure. I'll just say Whisper Dungeons to Nightmare if that's the thing. Uh, hmm.
You can just see which ones are red. Got like the red, and see if you've got any nightmare sigil for them.
So what he means, I mean, you probably understood, but in case you didn't, is like you would go here, you could even filter, you could go, you know, dungeons, whatever, and then see which ones at the moment would have the the thingamabob, which is the event. At the moment, there are none. Are there none? Is that even
No,
possible?
that is.
Huh?
There's one because you turned the whisper things
Oh
off.
yeah, whisper. Sorry, then never mind. You do this one the other way around. You have to do it. There you go. So you see stockades. Is there any other down here? Yeah, there usually is. The Valhive. There's, and you just see if your entries have any of that. Uh, could do this one. Resource cost reduction, maximum life, attack speed, int, fire, and max life. And I'll keep int. Leave that.
See some steel you need?
Right. Don't think it's gonna get any better than what I have at the moment, so not necessary to be nice, but I would rather keep the cooldown at the moment. Right, so so you said basically the build we could follow. Sorcerer. Dip, 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 dip. Yep. Sorry, buddy. I'm just gonna do here. Do you use? No, you use dial. Oh, you still had level 40, yeah. I don't know. This season it feels more scattered for me. I can't make up my mind. Build. Yeah, shard, it's okay, but it's just as powerful. Actually, it's less powerful than the flame wall at the moment, because the flame wall, at least you have more AoE with a summon. So it's definitely not the build to go for me, for my build. So let's respec, refund, try another variation of this one. Starter. Sorry, Nightmares do just whisper cash in tier 1. I mean, I don't really mind. I think the whole principle of this would be to just do the dungeons in general, because that way we could benefit both, you know, like from the entries for pits, getting some glyphs up, getting everything else, and then as Tune was saying, we can try and see if you have any, or I have any, or somebody has any, as we open them, of the ones that are with a whispered, and then we can go from there if we find them. If we don't find them, we just do the same old, same old. I just wanted to finish here and trying a different variation of this, like a starter build. Like I had to go dig deep.
If you don't have any with the whisper, just do a normal nightmare dungeon.
Yeah, that's what. 1, 2, 3.
It's just easier to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Got it. Firm, Paragon, refund, yes. I love the fact that at least the Paragons are still free, free full to reroll. You guys go in, I'll be right there. Okay. Crucial damage, dexterity. Right. Destruction. My God.
There's a glyph.
Actually. Wait, we're going that way. Ah, I see. Zoink, 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 zoink. Okay, cool. Now I can come in. Teleport to player. This is a new feature that they added. You can right click on any, just like in Path of Exile, you can right click on any person's thingamabob. And you can okay, that's not the one I wanted. And the other one's gonna be this. Winter glass, winter glass. So basically, we're just using Frozen Orb over and over. Right, Tune? Is that what you're using as the? Or what are you using?
Yeah. Yeah, the frozen orb one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. So the blinding damage is not gonna happen or matter until much later, right? Because we don't have the cooldown to pull it off. Where's my? I follow thee, LDG. I can actually do this? I can. Inside of a dungeon, I can teleport to you. That's insane. That's crazy. Guys, I'm gonna have to call it quits for me. Sorry, I'll leave you guys to it. Because it's already really late. I just realized the hour. Should have been in bed like 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna continue tomorrow. I'm honestly pondering that I might just start tomorrow's Spiritborn, see how it goes, and then if I feel better with it, just go with that. I don't know why, just none of the builds to get me to endgame feel as good as the Spirit Born looked like, but also even just like the Necromancer last season, where even this season you can just go you know, summoner, right? Which I know is broken at the moment. The summoner is not working as intended, but still, it gets still quicker. And then swap to Bloodwave, for example, which is still very viable to do. I mean, if you want to, yeah, man. I mean, whatever you feel like. I don't want to force anybody. And if you're offering, I'll take up the offer, so I don't have to do this wonderful leveling experience again. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'll do. And
I'm still looting them.
You're still what, sorry?
But still looting in the dungeon.
Oh, wow.
I am very slow.
That's all right. Slow. Just take your time. Then, like, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of fun, and I need a bit more oomph in my class. So perhaps later, I'll come back to it, and it's gonna be more fun when I have all the powers, and I can just swap over some gear, perhaps purchase some gear pieces for it. It might be really fun. In the end, a lot of people turned into Sorc after the Fireball build, and the Fireball build actually was working. I don't even know if it's still working this season, the Fireball build, because I think they toned down the burning damage, didn't they? Or because that's the only other thing that I could think of right now to see if I could get, but that's just a offshoot of last season. Yeah, doesn't even like it. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for all the time and for the raid again, guys, and for coming over. Darkness, you can continue and play with everybody online. Don't know why it's not. Well, it's pinned at the top. If you want to join the Discord and play with us whenever we're online, that way you get notified whenever we go online and all that. The community is always active, as you can see. At least the first part of the season, then people eventually get bored with it. But have a great night, everybody. I wish you all the best. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, for the subscriptions, and for just being amazing and being you. Wish you all the best. Have a good night. Good, be kind. I'll see you next one. Bye.